Once upon a time, in a small, picturesque village nestled between rolling hills and a crystal-clear river, there lived a young girl named Amelia. She was known throughout the village for her radiant smile and her boundless curiosity. Amelia's family, though not wealthy, was content, and they lived a simple, peaceful life. One sunny morning, as Amelia strolled along the riverbank, she noticed a peculiar sight. A shimmering, golden fish leaped out of the water and flashed before her eyes. It was unlike anything she had ever seen, and its scales glistened like the sun's rays dancing on water. Captivated by its beauty, Amelia knew she had to catch it. She ran back to her home, grabbed her father's old fishing net, and hurried back to the river. For hours, she patiently waited, her eyes fixed on the water. Just as the sun began to dip below the horizon, the golden fish leaped once more. With a swift motion, Amelia scooped it up in her net. The fish, though initially startled, soon began to speak in a soft, melodic voice. "Thank you for releasing me, kind girl. I am not an ordinary fish, I am a magical creature who can grant you 3 wishes." Amelia couldn't believe her ears. She had heard of such tales, but she never imagined it could happen to her. After a moment of contemplation, she made her first wish. "I wish for my village to always have enough food and clean water." With a twinkle in its eye, the golden fish granted her wish, and from that moment on, the village never suffered from famine or drought. The fields yielded abundant crops, and the river flowed with the purest water. For her second wish, Amelia thought about her family's future. "I wish for my family to be happy and healthy for the rest of their lives." Once again, the golden fish granted her wish. Her family's home was filled with laughter and love, and they all lived long and healthy lives. With one wish left, Amelia considered her own desires. "I wish for a heart full of wisdom and a lifetime of adventures." The golden fish smiled and granted her final wish. Amelia's heart was now filled with the wisdom of the ages, and she knew she was destined for remarkable adventures. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into years. Amelia's wisdom and kindness made her a beloved figure in the village. She helped her fellow villagers solve their problems and disputes with wisdom beyond her years. People came from far and wide to seek her counsel, and her reputation as a wise sage spread throughout the land. One day, a great storm threatened to flood the village. Amelia knew she had to act quickly to save her people. With her newfound wisdom, she devised a plan to build a protective barrier along the riverbanks. The villagers worked tirelessly under her guidance, and together they constructed a formidable wall of sandbags and stones. As the storm raged on, the villagers huddled behind the barrier, safe from the rising waters. The storm eventually passed, and when the sun emerged, they saw that the village had been spared from destruction. Amelia's fame as a wise and compassionate leader reached the ears of the king, who ruled a nearby kingdom. Impressed by her reputation, he invited her to his palace to seek her counsel on matters of state. Amelia accepted the invitation, and her wisdom helped the kingdom prosper. Years passed, and Amelia continued to inspire others with her wisdom and kindness. She traveled far and wide, spreading her knowledge and helping those in need. Her adventures took her to distant lands, where she encountered diverse cultures and learned from people of all walks of life. Throughout her lifetime, Amelia never forgot the golden fish that had granted her wishes. She often returned to the riverbank where it all began, offering gratitude for the magical creature's generosity. And so, the story of Amelia, the girl with a heart full of wisdom and a lifetime of adventures, became a legend in the land. Her legacy of kindness, wisdom, and compassion lived on, inspiring generations to come. And in the hearts of those who heard her tale, the golden fish's magic lived on, a reminder that sometimes, the most extraordinary adventures begin with a simple act of kindness.